Alright guys, I'm back here with another rant, and again, if you've watched my previous videos, you know that this is a live page, but I can prove it one more time. I'm just refreshing it so you guys know that these stats are pretty good. And just within 1 year, I went from almost having no subscribers to having more than 100 subscribers, and that is, as I explained in previous videos, just because I made a few clickbaity videos. And that means that my content didn't suddenly get better, my equipment didn't suddenly get better, my creativity didn't suddenly get better. I just figured out that if you join the outrage movement of creating videos that people actually engage with, and you make something ridiculous that is either political or it is about the latest Hollywood person, or it's just something that pops up on what people consider to be fake news channels or the mainstream media, whether it's Fox, CNN, all those media platforms, or Facebook, Twitter, and so on and so forth. Then suddenly, if you are putting things that everybody's outraged about, and the people show up on your channel and start liking, disliking, commenting, and so on and so forth, and all of a sudden your content that used to suck, even though it was good, suddenly becomes popular. So YouTube, that I really loved, that used to be about the average Joe, that nobody knows about, that suddenly puts on some good stuff and then becomes valued in some way, right? It's no longer like that. All they care about is social interactions, and usually it's about outrage. So if you just go on Google or something, let's do something. This is how people have been doing their stuff. So let's say they go and they type in something like google.com. Bam. Alright, okay, so let's see. We just write in something like latest news, okay? Alright. Latest news. Bam. Okay? So then people will go on here and they'll go, let's see, breaking news coverage, top headlines and reports. Okay, so right now this is what's going on here. They said the attack on Saudi Arabia, let's see, Faith Fellowship, the latest galactic news. Okay, so whatever is showing up on here, if you make a video on any of these topics here that just popped up here, and you go in and you make some kind of, okay, so let's say Saudi Arabia. Okay, let's go in here and see what's going on. Alright, so they're talking about U.S.-China trade deal phase 1. Okay, so let's say this, because this is how people have been making money or have been getting people to their channels. They go to something like this, they read what the topic is about, they see what they said, and then they will come up with some kind of misinformation. They'll make something up on purpose and then pretend like their channel is the only channel that has that information. Once they do that, then they post it on their channel, and then they will just repost their video onto whatever fake news is already available. So they'll go on like Fox News or CNN, and they'll post their video on there and say, this is the real truth. This is the real truth. Come to my channel. And once they do that, then they'll start getting likes, subscribes, or dislikes and subscribes, because people like suddenly are so outraged at them for saying something ridiculous, or they believe that whatever they said is good information, and so they become like their tribe or whatever. And all of a sudden, bad information becomes what everybody is sort of hooked on. And so that's how people have been making money on YouTube, and I just want no part in it. I want no part in it. As somebody who reviews things and tests things, I wanted to see if it worked, and it took me a long time to study what people were doing and figure out how they were doing it, and I figured it out, but I want no part in it. And that's why if you go to my channel, it is pretty much 99% about technology, trying to promote good education, and that's all I do. However, I had to prove that this was doable so that you guys could see this is how people are destroying the internet. And therefore, if this is what YouTube and all the other media giants are promoting because they're making a lot of money off other people's misery, then I'm out. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.